Is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes. I can see it in your smile. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing this glamorous look. Unfortunately I'm not going anywhere today, but that's okay. But for you I'll do anything. And I'm going to be experimenting with actual loose glitter today. So if you want to know how I took this and transformed it into this, please do carry on watching. But before you watch, don't forget to like, don't forget to comment, don't forget to subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe, because it's me you're looking for. Please do enjoy the rest of the video. Alright, so let's get this started. As you can see, I've already done one eye off camera and also I've done my eyebrows. So now I'm going to start with my eyebrow. I'm just going to brush that through with a spoolie and then use the Essence Long Lasting Brow Pencil, and I'm just going to draw the outline for the brow, but I'm only going to use this brow pencil for the tail of my brow because it's nice, it's dark, it's creamy, because I really want to do an intense brow today for this look. So I'm just going to fill my eyebrows in and also make sure that I intensify that tail as well. Then I'm going to take this brown eye pencil I bought at Mimikyu. I'm just going to use the brown side, and then it's a thinner pencil, so it allows me to go on a lighter hand in the front of my brow, and that just gives the front of my brow a bit more of a natural hairy look. So I'm just going to fill that in as well. Just make sure you fill that in. Make sure you use a very light hand and follow the strokes of your brow. So now I'm going to take a flat brush and I'm also going to use the Elegoo Pro Conceal. That was a bit like upside down. I'm going to use the Elegoo Pro Conceal in the color Fawn. I'm going to just put that on my hand and blow it out a little bit just so it becomes more tacky and thick, because that will define my brow even more. Then I'm just going to lift my brow so that I can make sure that I get into that line so that I can carve it out properly. And just make sure that you go and carve out your brow using light strokes, very detailed. Take your time. Do not rush this. Take your time. And as well, today I'm looking for a very defined brow, so I'm also going to conceal the top of my brow. Just a quick tip for your brows: always start in the middle and then move on to the front. Starting in the middle will just help gauge and help you see how well you're shaping your brow. Then just take any type of brush and just blend that out at the top and also at the bottom. Make sure you blend this out really well so that you don't get a halo brow. That is the worst thing that you'd want to get. Okay, so now we're going to prime my eyelids. I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer in the color C12. I'm just going to apply that all over my lid and then just blend that out with a brush as well. So now I'm going to take this small tapered brush and I'm going to go into the Switch Beauty palette and I'm going to use the color Priya, and I'm going to use that as my crease / transition color. So just pack that color on in patting motions, not really swiping, just pack it on just to intensify the crease. you know, just pack on that color. So don't be afraid, just pack it on. Pack it on. Okay, so now take a fluffy brush so that you can blend that color out into your crease, and then we're going to take the color Chelsea just to create more lid space. Just pull up your brow so you can blend that out without disturbing your eyebrows, and then just blend that out in swiping motions to eliminate the harsh lines from the crease color. Blend. Add more Chelsea eyeshadow if you need. Just make sure that you blend that out. So now I'm going to take this MAC flat brush, and I'm going to go into the color Tandy. This is a very flat tapered brush, so it allows me to really get inside my crease. I just want to make sure that crease is more defined because we are going to cut the crease. Then just go in with Tandy. It's a dark brown shade, and just make sure you swipe across and really just get it deep into that crease, that eye socket that you have. Then I'm going to go in with that wide brush again, and I'm going to go into these three colors, Priya, Hannah, and Lerato, and I'm just going to blend that Tandy out just so it's not too harsh and it just all marries together. Again, to create more lid space, just lift up your brow. And make sure that you blend those harsh lines out. So now we're going to cut the crease. I'm going to take that thin brush and also the Lego Pro Conceal, and I'm going to start cutting the crease. With cutting the crease, ladies, girls, guys, and everybody, please make sure that you take your time cutting the crease. Don't rush it. To make sure that that line is extremely defined, go really slowly and take a really thin brush and first outline it before you color the rest of the eye. I do wish I had gone a bit higher with cutting this crease, but you know what, it's okay. I rather have a low crease than a high one that is not perfect. So just make sure that you really take your time with this, and practice really does make perfect. So if you don't get it right, you'll definitely get it right the next and the next time. So now that the crease has been cut, yes, look at me feeling myself over there. Take an eyeshadow brush and go into the color Amy, and just go and cover the portion that you cut your crease. Make sure that you also do this really slow, really detailed, so that you don't mess up that really detailed line that you have over there. So now, unfortunately, I do not have glitter primer, so I was just going to use my eyelash glue. If you use an eyelash glue, please make sure that it is an eyelash glue that dries clear. Do not use one that is black. I repeat, one that dries clear. This is the Ardell eyelash glue that I bought at Clicks, and it definitely dries clear. You can also use the eyeliner one. I definitely know it dries clear. So just put the eyelash glue on your hand, then use a brush to brush the glue all over your lid. And then I'm going to use this loose glitter that I bought at Mimikyu. It's just a makeup store here in Cape Town. And then I'm just going to take a brush and I'm going to slightly pat that glitter all over the lid or the area where we cut the crease. So yeah, this glitter was really affordable. I think it was like 10 rand, and it looks really pretty, and it's like a copper sort of like color. Look at that. Like, I mean so I'm just cleaning the glitter off. I just put a little bit of makeup remover and just remove the glitter. So now I'm going to line my eyes. I'm going to use the Wet n Wild Mega Liner. I'm not creating a cat eye, really this time around, just lining my eyes just so the eyelashes can have a place to sit and blend properly. And I'm also not making the line too thick as well. So after this, I'm going to take the Wet n Wild eyeshadow in black, and I'm just going to take a brush and go over that eyeliner just to intensify the color and to blend it out. Because of the glitter, there were areas where I wasn't able to reach the eyeliner. I wasn't able to reach my lash line, so I just used the black eyeshadow just to make sure that I cover all the bases. I also went in with the black side of my eyebrow pencil and also just covered and outlined the inner corner of my eyes. Okay, now so moving on to face. So I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible Matte Primer. I'm just going to apply that all over my face. You know. Just applying it where I anticipate to get oily, so concentrating it on my cheeks and my T-zone, because that's where I mostly get oily. And then I'm using the Makeup Revolution foundation. So I speed this part up because we know the drill, we know what happens, we know how I'll do my foundation and all of that. So just gonna blend that out. I'm usually like a foundation before brows kind of gal, but today I wasn't sure about the fallout of the glitter, so I just opted to do everything before that. So now I'm going to conceal using my Elego Pro Concealer in the color Fawn, a fave. I usually let my concealer dry, but here I didn't really let it dry because I was kind of in a hurry. But just leave it on for like a minute or so, just so it can give you like that really full coverage before blending it out. And just to brighten up the under eye, I also used the Makeup Revolution concealer in C12. There we go. And then for contour, I used the Rimmel London Insta Concealer and Contour Palette, and I used the darker shade in there. And I just contoured, the normal places, the nose, the forehead, the cheekbones, And I just blend that out. This is a bit dark, so you really need to make sure and ensure that you blend it out properly. If you find that the contour is too harsh, you can just go back in and blend that out with your foundation brush. And if you'd like to see a detailed foundation routine, please do check my previous video because I have one. So now I'm going to set my face with the Makeup Revolution Luxury Powder in Banana. Just going to set all the places where I placed concealer, and I'm just going to use a brush to make sure that I really pat that thing, what, the powder the powder in. Then for setting my contour, I'm going to use the Beauty Treats contour palette, and I'm just going to mix the darkest color and the color next to it together, and I'm just going to set my contour, my forehead, snatch that nose, that jawline, like all of it, sis. All of it, wall of it. Now I'm just gonna set the rest of my face with the Revlon complexion powder in the shade Caramel. Just going to dust off the excess powder and then set the areas where I didn't set with the luxury powder. Now I'm going to set my face with the Essence Instant Mattifying Setting Spray. We're just gonna let that, let that dry and all of that. Then I'm just going to apply mascara, and this is the Revlon Volume Length Magnified Mascara. Then now we're just going to do our under eyes. I'm just going to use all the colors that I used for transition and crease color on my under eyes. So that would be Priya, Lerato, and Tandy. So unfortunately, friends, the remainder of the footage really got cancelled, but I will have all the details for the remaining products that I used down below. But here is the finished look. I hope you love it.